Keep only 10 Initio Parfums PRIVES fragrances for life. Toss the rest. Of course, Initio has so many incredible releases. If I had to keep just 10, and these are the only 10 that I was able to wear for the rest of my life, what would they be? I'm going to tell you about this list very shortly, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on these 10 Initio Parfums fragrances for life, if I could only keep 10 of them and I had to toss the rest, which 10 would I keep? I'm going to tell you all about it, but before I begin the video, I want to say that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, top 10s, reviews, unboxings, giveaways, and more, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and also give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So the fragrance in the number 10 spot, Psychedelic Love. This one is awesome. Vanilla, musk. It also has rose, myrrh. It's a little incensey. It's mysterious, but it still has that playful aspect about it that I really enjoy. Absolute aphrodisiac. Now this one is going to be a little bit darker. This has white flowers, amber, vanilla musk, and castoreum. Luckily, it's not too animalic, but I definitely sense the presence of the vanilla. It has an ample amount of sweetness that I think works really, really well in the fragrance. Of course, we also have Blessed Baraka. This one has white flowers, sandalwood, captive wood, vanilla, and musk. I have a little bit of a cheat sheet on the back because these are testers. So the vanilla, the musk, again, kind of on the dark side of things. This is a fragrance that is supposed to uplift you and radiate positivity. And whenever you say the word Baraka, it's supposed to be a blessing, hence the name Blessed Baraka. Here we have Oud for Happiness. So this one kind of reminds me a little bit, I know it's a weird comparison, but it reminds me of Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. This one, it's green, it has some spicy elements to it, it has that verdant quality, and it has this sort of hemp note in here, which is really interesting. Although it's been done before, I do enjoy the complexity of Oud for Happiness. Of course, the next one we have here is High Frequency. So this is Initio's take on Parfum de Marly Pegasus. So if you can imagine Pegasus, that sort of vanilla, almond, jasmine vibe, but with a stronger jasmine note. So it's a little bit more on the floral side of things. It has a brighter jasmine ingredient, and I love that organic floral component that is included in here. Of course, I also really enjoy Paragon. Phenomenal longevity. This is the most recent release from the brand. Paragon works very well in the colder weather. And to be honest with you, that plum and Palo Santo combination with the resins and the spices, it is to die for. I mean, it's very charming, very meditative. Can't go wrong with Paragon, especially for the colder weather. Oud for Greatness. Oud, kind of get like this saffron, Nagarmotha vibe to it, maybe perhaps even a little bit of ethyl maltol. Some people have compared it to Baccarat Rouge 540, even though this one is, you know, night and day. It's so much darker. That saffron Nagarmotha combination with the agarwood, it really sets it apart. Of course, we have one of my personal favorites, Rehab. If I had to keep only 10 Initio Parfums fragrances for life, inevitably and obviously one of them would be Rehab. It's their take on 1899 Hemingway by Histoire de Parfum, or even Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. It has that sort of a creamy lavender, pink pepper, tobacco vibe happening in here. It's really nice. Narcotic Delight. Actually, this is the most recent release. Pardon me. They do tend to release fragrances quite often, which is a good thing, right? Especially if they are great fragrances. Narcotic Delight, this sort of cherry tobacco hedione combination, right? It is amazing. And of course, the one fragrance that I would absolutely have to keep, and I mentioned this on so many lists in the past, and you guys already know what it is. Drop your comment down below if you want to pause the video now just to take the guess, but it's the one Initio fragrance that it seems like everybody talks about, and you can't go wrong with Side Effect. Side Effect has cinnamon and rum, vanilla, hedione, which activates the pleasure center of the brain. There is saffron, so it has a touch of spiciness. It is dark, elegant, sensual, mysterious, totally captivating. A huge compliment getter. I mean, if you haven't tried Side Effect, you really owe it to yourself to check it out. All of the links are going to be down below if you're interested in discovering the brand. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but I do want to make all of these fragrances accessible and as digestible for you as possible. So I'm trying to go through the list as comprehensively as possible while also being mindful of the time in your daily busy schedule. So 10 Initio fragrances for life. Keep only 10, toss the rest. What are your favorites? Drop your comment down below. Always love to hear from you. Do you have any favorite Initio fragrances? Is this a brand that you have experienced before? Have you delved deeply into the brand as I have, where you practically own every single release? Or are you just getting your feet wet? Let me know. Love to hear from you. If you took something of value from today's episode, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.